What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, Third Gen Junkies. You know who it is, Chris. And today I'll go over a few things with you. Today, basically, what happened? So, I got distracted. Sorry, ADD. My picture, it got folded. Ugh, spider. And it's a Plymouth. It's all right. Yeah, Max came off too. All right, so today is what? Sunday, July 3rd, the day before the 4th of July. Happy 4th of July, everybody. And to all the veterans out there, salute you. Thank you for getting us our independence and all that good stuff. But last week on Thursday, Ken and Tom, Ken Dage and Tom Junt, Tom is like the carburetor master, came out and we took a look at Ruby, which look at all this stuff that's on there. Yeah, looks horrible. But basically Ken and Tom came out, looked at the carburetor on Ruby. There was that little backfire popping when you really nail it, and Tom figured out what it was, so I'll get to that here in a second. But basically what we found was that one, out of both the breathers that I had these breathers in the valve covers. They was smoking on both sides, that side over there and this side here. So I had the stock stamp steel valve covers that I had on it, pulled the grommet and the PCV out, and actually this is the grommet that goes in there. Inside the grommet, that's this that goes on the breather, and stuck it in there and hooked it up to the carb. Then the next thing was I had bought vacuum line, which is right here. It needs to be trimmed down, and route it underneath here and run it over to the vacuum advance. So when we hooked up that, found out that with the vacuum advance it ran a hell of a lot better. And then I don't know what it was, it made me remember this, but I found this old school ass heavy duty fucking vacuum gauge where you literally just hook it up and it shows you how much vacuum it's pulling. Well, when this thing goes up, it's supposed to be somewhere between 10 and 15, and it was holding right about 7 to 8 inches on the vacuum. So it should be more than that. It should be like 15-ish or whatever, 10 to 15. Well, Tom's very knowledgeable, and he's worked for Hyundai for 35 years now, but he's extremely knowledgeable on Chevys. And he said either one of two things happen. For the popping back through the carburetor, that has to be one of two things. Either the cam, when it was brand new, wasn't broke in properly and one of the lobes is wiped out. So that means that the lifter is just sitting on there spinning instead of actually moving up, pushing the push rod up, making the roller rocker, rock. Basically hanging an exhaust valve open when it should be closed. So basically the intake valve is open and the exhaust valve is open at the same time, which is causing exhaust gases to come back up through the intake, and that's where you're getting the pop. He said it's either that or the roller rockers are adjusted too tight, causing it to hang open, which is probable, because back in the day when I built this back in like 2003, 4-ish, it was broken properly. The gentleman that helped me build it has built hundreds of engines, watched over me the whole time, helped me do everything on it because I didn't know what I was doing. But when we put the rockers on. I don't remember. I'm not sure if we used feeler gauge for and did it the right way, or we just did it by feel. But I remember when I changed the valve covers out, I did go through, and some of them that were a little loose, I did put some more tightening on them, and that might have caused the issue. So basically, today's video, I'm going to go out to Ken Dage's house. He's out there working on his yellow car, the Turbo LS car. He found out what the issue was with that, which is the same issue I'm having with that steering column I found out. Well, the steering column that's in here. But he has a set of valve covers out there where he's basically cut this whole section right here out, and you basically bolt them on, and then while the car is up and running and while it's hot, you can adjust your rockers. I guess you back them all the way off until they chatter, and then you run them down till it stops chattering, and then quarter turn it and you're done. But the car has to be completely warmed up and hot. So the reason why there's all this here is because obviously this is like the turbo cleaner kit for the G6, which is parked over there with all the other cars, the neighbors, because as you can tell, Black Magic is not here. Black Magic is out in the driveway there on the other side of the fence right there, because the wife decided, since her and Hannah are going to a birthday party and a roller skating rink and all this other good stuff today, that she's going to take Black Magic out today and tomorrow. So yeah, the reason why all this stuff was here is because we were using all these tools, you know, the distributor wrench, we're using, you know, the vacuum gauge. The spring was too weak after he made the adjustments, so we had to put a different spring on it, which I had. And then, you know, the screwdriver, assortment of screwdrivers, and the springs and all that will come later. And then there's the air cleaner stud, which we're not going to use because it won't clear the hood no matter how short I chop it. But yeah, so basically guys, it's like 6 minutes into this video already. I've been talking way too much. We're gonna hop in the car and I'm gonna head to Ken to see what the hell he's doing. I'm gonna grab them valve covers. We're gonna get to cranking on this thing because I only got a few months and this thing's got to be done and ready to go. So I will see you when we get to Ken's. All right guys, we're in midnight. Let's see what the hell this fool's up to, I guess. Oh, it's got the yellow car out in the barn, so that means that something's going on. Let's see what the hell he's doing. See what Mr. Ken is up to. I love having a car that actually has air conditioning in it when it's 9,000 degrees outside. It's awesome. Let's see what Ken's doing. In the barn. It still looks a little bit organized in here, kinda.
Not much has moved.
Just some stuff added to the collection.
Right.
Yeah. Garage door opener. Truck door. Stock.
Hood. This is a new arrival.
What the hell? Where did that come from?
The guy in Yorkville was cleaning out some junk and had to get rid of it. He's like, you want it? I'm like, well, if it's free, I'll take it. If you want money for it, I don't want it. He's like, all right, you can have it. He's like, 50 bucks. I'm like, no, I'm not paying you a penny for it. Look at all this rust on it. Tina rust.
So another piece to add to the collection. God. It's so ridiculous how much those things are going for right now.
Yeah, too bad they're not in good shape.
That one's cracked.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah, I got one I was gonna go get, but it's in Morris, and I'm like, yeah, no.
Steering column things. So where's the blue one? This is the one that came out of Nick's car. And if I held it up to the other one, when it's the start position is the opposite direction as that one.
That's probably exactly the fucking problem I'm having with mine. So like you said, I should just...
So either this one or that one is the one you need. You should just take this one with you, because that might be the one you need. And that one's good. I know it's good. It came off a Nick's.
So where the hell does the neutral safety cable thing mount to on this one then?
Oh, that's right. I may not mount to this. No, this is aftermarket. Or for a manual transmission. It doesn't have it.
His car was a manual, wasn't it? Because he couldn't drive it for shit.
Right, it was manual. You're right, this won't work. Well, it'll work, but it won't work because of that thing.
Yeah.
Didn't think about that. Yeah, they're all normally white.
Yep.
I took one off of this one.
So there's a blue one on that one
one's
right
white.
there.
Which one's blue?
Straight ahead.
In
See
the
it?
back? Oh,
In the
yeah.
back. See, that one's blue.
Yeah.
See, now I got a
That
few
one's
columns that are all screwed up.
Uh-huh.
They're junk. They're all floppy and shit, but I don't know which one of those neutral safety things I need to make it work.
Right.
If that makes sense. Boy, oh boy. Ooh, hatch pull down. So much. When the hell is this thing gonna come back out and get finished?
I don't know. Whenever he gets around to painting more parts. He actually wants to repaint the whole car. See this right here? I don't know what happened, but we peeled the tape. The tape peeled the paint. There.
What the hell?
Yeah.
What did you use, Gorilla Tape?
No, we used normal yellow tape. We did it here too. Something weird. Oh, there's a couple good spots. Something happened with the paint, or it was something to do with the paint.
Say, because this thing's taking up my parking spot.
Right. I want to get the fuck out of here too. Parked your car over there in the shade, so it was in the shade instead of cooking in the sun.
Yeah. Look at that. I didn't know you had a regular. Oh yeah.
What?
I thought your rider was bigger than that.
No.
Yeah, I thought you had a bigger one. You shit, you got an X540. Mine's a XL188.
Right.
Super. But hey, I just did the oil change on it, and I topped off the antifreeze, and figured out when I broke that throttle cable for the choke, it never worked right in the first place. If I literally manually push it all the way down and hit the key, it fires right up, and then I just pull it up a little bit, and it runs flawless. But I can't use it up there like I'm supposed to because the cable's broken. So I'm just like, whatever. Like, as long as it works, it fires right up now, no problem. I'm like,
I adjusted the
hell yeah.
carburetor on this thing a few weeks ago. It wasn't starting right. And I turned the screw on the carburetor a little bit, and it purred like a kitten. I'm like, yeah, okay. Fix that problem.
Look at seat. God, you're just like me. Hoard too much stuff. One day they'll be worth $1 million.
Yeah, right.
Come on now, it will.
All the good stuff I've used up or sold. All I got left is a lot of stuff that's not any good anymore.
No.
Well, not great, I should say.
Hey, the lights are on, aren't they? Aren't the lights still on in there?
No, I turned them on.
Oh, look. My trailer and Hannah's car. Alright guys, so we're back at the house. Got everything we needed from Ken. So here the valve covers. Get this stuff out of the way here. Come on. Here are the valve covers I was telling you guys about. Got it cut out so you can adjust the rockers, which I'm going to do on Ruby here in a little bit. And then Ken gave me this huge Kranzel 2175 psi 220 electric pressure washer. So I'm gonna have to fight this heavy ass thing and get it the hell out of here and figure out somewhere to store it, because right now I have like nowhere to store anything. Like, I got a rototiller out here, got a bagger that I need to fix the bags on to put on the rider, which was a bad purchase. I don't really need. I only need it for like the first 2 weeks when it's rainy, because the grass grows extremely fast, you know, when the rainy season hits. But like, here's the bags, and they have holes in them because I want to, you know, use it in the front so I don't have to rake all the time, and then it'd just be easier to just, you know, drive around and mow, and it'd be a hell of a lot easier to do it that way. But it would pick up all the you know, the grass clippings and shit. But now that it's hotter, it's, you know, July 3rd, the grass I just mowed today is really short and whatnot. But yeah, so I'm gonna get this this old pressure washer, and we'll wrangle this thing up out of there and clean up my oil that I spilled while I was doing my oil change on my rider earlier, because I got that done and topped off antifreeze on the rider, clean all this up, and then I'm gonna have a fire a little later and burn up all these boxes and a whole bunch of stuff we got in the back. Brought this bag thing home. It's a Gaylord type bag, but it's like heavy duty woven plastic. It has a hole in the top there with a drawstring. It has a hole in the top here with the bottom of the drawstring. I was thinking about cutting it open and using it as like a cover for something, like maybe the rototiller or something for the winter. I do have a tarp over it, but it's not the greatest, and that thing will probably cover it a hell of a lot better. And I want to get this thing cut up and get this out of here right now. It's basically just being used for freaking storage. Got the carpet out of the 86 that was in the junkyard. I need to clean up and pressure wash. So now I got a pressure washer. I can clean this up and make it nice for Space Ghost. But yeah, it's basically a part storage right now. T-tops in there and other parts, and that's actually going on Black Magic. But I got all these parts sitting in here, and I need to get it ripped out and stripped down and cut up and ready to go away. I have a couple other cars I need to go get. So if any of you guys need parts, you need to hit me up, because I mean, I have stuff out here, IROC hood, rear impact bar for a freaking Firebird that's mint, filler panel for under the hood by the hood latch over there that's mint. So many parts inside here, and I mean, in the top of my garage up there, I have a ton of parts. They're all listed on my Facebook page, Chris Benson. You know, I've told you guys, it's the little girl going like this with a backpack on is my profile picture. So I mean, if you guys need parts, hit me up. Like I keep telling you guys, if you want stickers, I have free stickers, Third Gen Junkie stickers. I'll send them to you for free without an issue. I have the wristbands, these guys here, the Third Gen Junkie wristbands. Oh, don't mind all the dirt on my wrist. But Third Gen Junkies wristbands, $5 a piece. Let me know if you want them. Also have the promo cards still for sale. And I keep telling you guys that once we hit 1,000 subscribers, which we're really close to, we're I don't know, 220 subscribers away, I believe, from hitting 1,000. I have a box of extremely rare and super cool parts and different stuff that I'm gonna be giving away, and I'm basically gonna put all of my subscribers' names into random.com and just let it pull one random person's name out of it, and whoever wins it is gonna get that box. I'll pay for shipping and shipping it out to you. But yeah, I'm gonna end this video here. So if you guys need anything, please let me know. I want to thank all my new subscribers. Like I said earlier in the video, thank you all the veterans for getting us our independence. And yeah, I'm gonna get cracking, probably make another video working on Ruby and fight with this old crappy pressure washer and get it out of the car. So I'll see you guys next time. Like, subscribe, drop a comment down below, and that's the end of it.